is that and the culture of what it's becoming a reflection of the people? Like when I see people that are in office, if Stacey Abrams get elected, is Stacey Abrams getting elected really a reflection of the people that vote for her? Which is really the culture. Because she can't get in on her own. Somebody got to vote for her. Somebody got to advocate for her. Somebody got to stomp for her. Somebody got to raise money for her, right? Is her even on the ballot and having the level of support that she has? Or these rappers that, you know what I'm saying, advocate for this lifestyle and stuff like that. Are they really just a reflection of the people, you know what I'm saying, that they create music for?
Well, when you go to these rappers' concerts, have you ever looked in the crowd? It be white folks.
There be a lot of black people there too, though.
No, it be mostly white folks.
I don't go to rapper concerts.
Well, I do, and I'm telling you right now, you go to a DaBaby concert, you go there, it's white, it's suburban.
But they degenerates too. I don't think that you can remove them from being a part of the culture, especially considering how much they spend money, how much they embrace it. They going through a lot of the same things that a lot of these people that look like us is going through too.
You think he cares?
Absolutely.
So you think he's on the street holding a cup right now?
No, he may not be on the street holding a cup, but he is effective financially.
Okay.
He is effective
He's
financially.
He's a white man in America.
And if you want to get to somebody, you touch their bag. If you want to listen, him going to jail tomorrow affects him nothing. It doesn't mean anything.
It's principle.
And I had a better impact on him.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
If you did what he did, would you have went to jail?
No.
Do you think those people in there would have called the police on you?
No. I don't believe so. I'm genuinely...
Okay, so racism... let me tell you the extent of racism and how it go, Anton. Do you know where my mom's dead body is?
Now you landed on me heavy.
No, because I want you to understand the real meaning of racism. You think racism is white people nice. It's not. You know who
we were doing shots before this, and I'm about to have to do another shot.
You might need to, because you don't want to hear what I got to say.
I do want to hear what you got to say.
Do you know who Henrietta Lacks is?
No.
Never mind.
Fill me in. Fill me in.
I'm not going to go here. It's too dark. But to say that in present day 2022, we don't experience racism now is crazy. And I'm glad you've lived a good life like that.
If you need to go and educate me, then educate me. But
Henrietta Lacks is when black women, we're universal mothers. We're the mothers of the universe. We're everyone's mom.
Okay.
So our bodies are very valuable with science. Let's talk about the black women they using as science projects. That's what racism is. Racism is white people control your consequence. They control your punishment. Black people are not in any real control of things that matter. We're just not. I can't deny white people opportunities. Matter of fact, white people can honestly go their whole life and never need a nigga for nothing. Whereas it doesn't work that way for us. We're not in positions of power that way. That's what racism is about. It's a brother in Atlanta named Shaka Zulu, my boy. Shaka Zulu is a dope brother. Don't say that though, because they trying to rap niggas into this.
Oh.
I don't say Ludacris. He his own man. They try to say Ludacris man trying to get Shaka Zulu. 4 men tried to kill him. He shot back and they arrested him.
I read about that.
That's an example of why you don't stand behind bitch ass DAs like Atlanta DA. Like, yeah, lock them up, because do you know how easy it is for an innocent nigga to get caught up in that? And you egging them on like, lock them all up, give them all the maximum sentence. Yeah, until you caught up in something and they keeping that same energy. That's why it's dangerous for black people to champion that. Yeah, get these rappers messing up our communities. Meanwhile, white kids killing their parents and no one talks about it.
Yeah, we are. The dude from
I talk about that shit. We don't talk about that. It's just us.
Well,
Atlanta has the highest level of inflation in the whole country, and they shut down all the projects and put $4,000 a month condos there and left no affordable housing. Then say, look at the crime rate. That's what racism is. We're going to take your housing away, replace it with something you can't afford. Then when you start committing crime, say, I'm going to lock you up the maximum sentence. That's an example of what real racism is. Black people can't kick white folks out their neighborhood. You don't hear white folks saying, I saw a black girl with a puppy in a Starbucks. There goes the neighborhood. No. So in Atlanta, you have Adamsville. You have a whole bunch of projects. They no longer exist. And they are now literally $4,000 a month condos. So you kick these people out of the house they can afford, then say, why are you committing these crimes?
Yeah. All right, so you know what? You just put a thought in my head, right? I'm curious as to what you think about. I recently interviewed. I don't know if you even seen it, but I recently interviewed Charleston White. Mm-hmm. You know,
I was just asking Rhea, like, who is he?
You don't know who Charleston White is?
She gave me a little rundown. I've heard his name, but I'm like, what is this man known for? Is he a rapper? Like,
no,
what does man do?
He's a community activist. He got out of prison. I think he killed somebody back when he was like a young guy, like a teenager or something like that. But he's really, really intelligent. Like when you have a conversation with him, and he's from Dallas, I believe. But he's a community activist, and he does a lot of things in the community and helping young guys and stuff like that. But more importantly, he's known or is very, very popular because he maced Soulja Boy.
He made Soulja Boy.
He maced.
Maced?
He maced Soulja Boy.
How random.
That's well, because rappers don't like him because he's an advocate for getting rappers locked up. Mm-hmm. Well, let me revise that. He's an advocate against gangs, and he thinks that a lot of rappers, especially the ones that are popular today, are glorifying and living the life of gangsters, in which he thinks is the worst things for the community. Mm-hmm. And he wants to see most rappers locked up as a result of it.
Okay.
You've never heard of him? You've never seen him before?
I've heard of him. I've heard his name. I'm like, I don't know what he do.
Yeah. So he goes after rappers. He tried to get them locked up and all of that.
So why they don't go after the music companies that are funding it?
I don't know.
Like, you going after the rapper, go after the machine that's putting the money behind it.
Well,
because they white, so they
like,
can't be the bad guy. The black rapper, the bad guy.
He said, Young Thug need to do 10 years.
Oh, but Young Thug is a degenerate. Like, can we not use Young Thug as an example? Come on.
Okay, I give you.
Like,
but see, I don't know
like,
how familiar
okay, so
you
Christian.
are.
You Christian. Do you want janky pastors to represent Christianity?
No.
You know what Christianity means to you and what it's done for you.
Correct.
So I don't like when we have a beautiful thing, which is hip hop, and we have the most ugliest, most degenerate people, and we put them as the face of the culture. No. Can we not bring up Young Thug?
Is the culture... I got a question for you. Is the culture a reflection of the people that buy the music and advocate for it, though? So, like, for example, when you say... Because one of the things that you said was... You don't like the current state of Atlanta because it's kind of like a modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Mm-hmm. And when you see the people, a lot of the people that are really, really popular in hip hop, for example, you see the Lil Nas X's, right? You see the Young Thugs that wore a dress before and all of this other type of stuff. Mm-hmm. When we start to have those type of conversations, is that and the culture of what it's becoming a reflection of the people? Like when I see people that are in office, if Stacey Abrams get elected, is Stacey Abrams getting elected really a reflection of the people that vote for her? Which is really the culture. Because she can't get in on her own. Somebody got to vote for her. Somebody got to advocate for her. Somebody got to stomp for her. Somebody got to raise money for her, right? Is her even on the ballot and having the level of support that she has, or these rappers that, you know what I'm saying, advocate for this lifestyle and stuff like that, are they really just a reflection of the people, you know what I'm saying, that they create music for?
Well, when you go to these rappers' concerts, have you ever looked in the crowd? It be white folks.
There be a lot of black people there too, though.
No, it be mostly white folks.
I don't go to rapper concerts.
Well, I do, and I'm telling you right now, you go to a DaBaby concert, you go there, it's white, it's suburban.
But they degenerates too. I don't think that you can remove them from being a part of the culture, especially considering how much they spend money, how much they embrace it. They going through a lot of the same things that a lot of these, that, you know, people that look like us is going through too.